Hi Cancer, how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and start your June 2020 reading. This is going to be using the horoscope spread for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We will look at different areas of your life and see what you guys need to know. Remember, do not take this just as prediction, take this as guidance as well, guys. So let's see, what does Cancer need to know here for June 2020? What are the messages for Cancer, please? There is going to be an extended reading in the description box if this resonates with you. And also if you are interested in a personal reading, please see the description box below. All right, one more for Cancer for June 2020. What does Cancer need to know? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. Wow. Whoever has been planning here, it looks like plans are not going to go as someone realized. We will see with the rest of the reading. It looks like it's a very impatient type of energy, because we have on one hand here, the Knight of Pentacles, very methodical. Everything has to be well thought out, plans financially here, and then the Tower, it's realization, epiphanies, but also sudden changes, shocks. So let's see what's going on. The Moon can be Pisces and Cancer energy. We're talking again, something here that needs to be revealed has been progressing slowly. That's it. Two of Swords, crossroads. Nine of Swords. All right, so we're talking about someone worrying here regarding this indecision. The mind is all over the place here, I feel like, with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. A lot of overthinking. Again, I don't think whatever has been planned is going to go accordingly here, but I think in the end, it's what must be happening. All right, so here you are. Okay, so you are all about completion, achievement with the World in the first house. This is you. No matter what's happening here around, this saying how you're going to be feeling, how you're going to look at things, how you're going to react. Action. It's Aries energy after all. So we are talking all about actions here, all about leadership, all about coming forward. And with the World, I feel like there's a sense of completion, that you have accomplishments, closure, whatever unfinished business is, again, you are trying to go towards that. So a lot of successful but goal-oriented graduation type of energy that you have. All right, so the second house, we're talking here about that heaviness, that burden. Now, because we are dealing here with your money, possession, values, this may be that you feel a certain sense regarding money, the bank account here for some of you. You are at the end here, though. I keep getting this completion. Whatever it is, it's like you are towards the end. Again, I have to keep this in mind, and we will see how that's going to resolve. But tense, it is saying that it's enough. Something needs to be released here. Have you been taking more of a burden when it comes to someone else's financial problems? When it comes to your own financial problems, you've been carrying a lot, you've been overextending yourself. Again, it's because you're very goal-oriented with this energy, and it's about security after all here. So it is kind of releasing that burden, that heaviness. All right, so this is very nice. The third house is your environment. For some of you here, right away, I can see that there's going to be celebration together, people coming in together. This is where your mind is. This is your environment. Again, this is a wedding. This is commitment. This is engagement. Even when it comes to your thinking in the situation of a more commitment type of energy. But it's kind of the first step here to completing something. So some of you, again, visitors, trips where to meet family and so on with the Four of Wands. If you're dealing with a Gemini, there's commitment. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's this heaviness here. And with an Aries, we're talking about coming in together in a kind of completing energy. All right, so what is happening in your fourth house? This belongs to you, Cancer. This is your home where you feel safe, nurturing, buying a house for some of you, whatever is happening regarding your home situation, your base. My goodness, I did Gemini and they had the exact card here. which it can be understanding. A lot of people are in isolation. So we're talking about the Hermit. Very much being isolated. For some of you here, researching, analyzing, looking for the light at the end of the tunnel again. Because I do see you that you are towards a completion here, or you're dealing with someone long distance. At home, you're just feeling this certain energy of being in solitude. Some of you, if you're dealing with the Gemini, they had this guy as well. So romantically here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I do not really like to mention this. I just mentioned because some people like to know the sign. But this is falling in your 5th house, which is your romance house here, your pleasure house, your dating. For some of you, if you are single, this is the person that is coming in. If this is your energy here, you are looking for commitment. The King of Pentacles in the 5th house is more of a sensual energy, but it's also more someone here that is more practical. This is the endurance guy. This is the loyal type of person. Again, this is who is affecting your romantic life, or even if this is your energy, you are looking at things to be in a more practical way. You're not rushing in with the King of Pentacles, that you have to feel a certain loyalty, trust, and dedication here. All right, so day-to-day routine, you are bored with the 4 of Cups. If you are thinking here a new occupation or starting something new, you're kind of contemplating, but nothing exciting when it comes to your home and your day-to-day routine. This is just a contemplation, feeling a little bit unsatisfied energy with the 4 of Cups. What's next? What do I need to do? Getting out of boredom as well. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, so we have the King of Pentacles and then we have the Queen of Wands here, is in the 7th house, the house of marriage, commitment, one-on-one connection here. Again, reverse the roles here, whoever is watching, but the Queen of Wands, I feel like here we have the more of a commitment marriage card, and here we have the romantic type of partnership here. Are these two individuals, again, coming in together? Fire and earth can be a little bit here not that easy. It creates mountains, of course, and makes things happen, but it needs some understanding here. The Queen of Wands, though, is coming as very bold, beautiful, attractive, confident. So whatever it is, you or the other person, this is who is approaching you in your dedication house, in your commitment house, in your marriage house. This is that one-on-one connection. All right, so we're talking about, I'm telling you, some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, but in the 8th house, Scorpio house, if you're dealing with the Scorpio, there's going to be some type of truth and communication coming in. Now, the 8th house, it is also about shared resources, intimate connection here with someone else. You have very interesting, so we have 2 court cards here. One in the romance house, one in the 7th house, which, as I mentioned, marriage. And then we have the truth. Are these 2 individuals finally going to break the ice? Are they going to speak how they feel? There's going to be some type of awareness here regarding that close connection. If you are dealing with shared resources, money here, and this burden that you've been holding for some time, there's going to be some breakthrough. There's going to be some release. There's going to be some success. The Ace of Swords is what, again, we wait after that confusion, after uncertainty. Again, as I mentioned, breaking anything here that is kind of clinging or lingering or, again, foggy type of situation. So it's very nice to have that potential, especially in such a deep house, secretive house as the Scorpio. So for some of you, again, it's just secrets coming out here, things being clear, no more hiding, purging. Very much can be with that Ace of Swords. And we have another beautiful Ace of Pentacles, far from you here. Dealing with the Sagittarius, there's a potential. Also here, when we're talking about higher education, opening your mind, looking at things in a more broader type of aspect, it's a potential here. Some of you may have a potential to travel or, again, find someone here long distance. A beautiful potential, again, planting the seeds here with that prosperity, feeling, again, a certain type of kind of practical potential here. I do see the Ace of Pentacles as a very much gift when it comes to financial situation. It's so interesting. I'm looking at this King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles is falling right there above this person. So it may be that when it comes to having faith or seeing this relationship in a more ethical or moral type of situation, because the ninth house does deal with ethical issues, with moral issues, what's right, what's wrong, very optimistic. So again, I feel like you have the potential to look at things in a clear way here, and what's right and what's wrong. It's not going to resonate that particular house with all of you. Again, different areas. I love the Chariot, Cancer energy in the 10th house, Capricorn energy, which is your opposite. Capricorn is your descendant here, Cancer. Having the Chariot here in the 10th house, it's a great movement. So career-wise, you are kind of taking a new stand, a new direction here, movement, career-wise as well. We're talking also here when it comes to your achievement as a person, when it comes to your reputation, social status. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there's going to be a new direction between the two of you. Again, remember, the world kind of is Saturn. It's fixed energy too, but it's ruled by Saturn here. So Saturn, it's the ruler of Capricorn. So I feel like when it comes to this direction, it looks like there's going to be a journey, a completion here. It may be, again, regarding your achievement and who you want to be. What do you want to accomplish here? All right, so the first thing with the Page of Swords in the 11th house, I feel like there's someone that is watching you, because the 11th house is social media. It is the technology, the internet, but also it's communities, friendship, visions, goals. Page of Swords is very curious energy. So again, few of you, I believe it's someone watching and curious here. Others is just researching, wanting to know, keeping tabs on an individual. Because the 11th house can be very much driven technology wise, and we are going through a tough situation currently, especially being home. This tells me that there's a lot of interaction here online as well for you. With friends. All right, so we have the beautiful 10 of Cups. What's happening behind the scenes? What do you need to know here? The soulmate house, the secret house, the subconscious house. Is that someone is seeking this emotional bliss, this happiness? Again, we have the beautiful, another 10. Look at these 10s. 10 of Cups is falling here, and the 10 of Wands is right under. So again, I feel like whatever you have a passion or a burden, or you're carrying a certain responsibility here, in the end it's saying basically this is what's not yet revealed. This is what you need to know, that again, at the moment, maybe subconsciously here you are not aware of. We're looking for June. I feel like you are in the right direction here. Seeking that happiness, that dream. Content, this is just contentment overall. The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Is this you? Is this, again, look at these two falling in together here. I feel like, again, whatever has been, and we will see, because I have to remember the moon here and the Tower. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that does not rush in. These two individuals kind of have turned their back here. Both are worried about their pentacle. Both are worried regarding this journey, this security. But I don't think that they're looking at each other. It's like someone is not certain of the steps here that they need to take, what they need to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I want to clarify here. The 10 of Wands, the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Let's see what's going on here around you. This is mostly your personal area here, guys, when we're talking about your money, your environment, your home, your romantic life, and again, your day-to-day routine. When we start here with a partnership and then going over, it's mostly how you interact with people outside of you or the world, or when it comes to the achievement, how do we want to be seen outside of our environment, accomplishments, and so on. So let's see here. 6 of Cups, Sun in Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but we're talking about fond memories, nostalgia, past life connection, someone you have known. Again, this is who you are waiting, who you feel is the one, with the 10 of Cups that is coming twice. Okay, so why are you burdened here? Why are you burdened with the Ten of Wands? One more. Scorpio energy, Death card. Man, this is release. You're ready to release whatever you've been holding. This is an ending, painful ending, but a necessary ending. Again, changing here when it comes to what you possess. And it doesn't have to be if you're dealing with a Taurus too here, but someone is tired. They want some change, major changes. And that major change means that someone has to release a guilt, holding very tightly, possession. King of Wands is coming, which, look, we have the Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands and King of Wands. So we are talking about a pair here. Tell me about the Hermit. Tell me about the Hermit. I got the Star, so to me is reaching for the Star here, even in isolation, hoping things will change for the better. What is the Hermit here for? One more. Seven of Pentacles, Jupiter in Taurus. Again, it's something that you have been waiting patiently here. Things have, again, waiting in isolation, waiting in solitude, figuring out what's next, how much longer. At home is what's driving you, type of, impatient. Keep watering this this energy here that feels, again, very isolated, very alone. Keep hoping, keep putting work, patiently waiting, figuring out what's next. That's how you're going to be feeling here when it comes to home situation. What do we need to know about this King of Pentacles? What is going on with this King of Pentacles here? One more. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Cups. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is emotionally withdrawing here. He feels kind of a sense of what is gone, what's left. Of course, he wants to be going after that Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment, but he feels disappointed. Why? Give me another card for the Eight of Cups. What is going on with the King of Pentacles? One more. Oh my goodness, you may be dealing definitely with a Capricorn, some of you, but I don't think this person can let go, because here we have the emotional withdrawal, and here we have the entrapment here, the lust, the passion. Again, I know that I had a comment here that devil means Capricorn. For some of you it will, for some others here is, again, I don't see the devil always as necessarily bad, but it is a toxic situation, because even if it's something that we want here, it means that we're not getting it. And when we don't get something, we feel, again, that forbidden fruit, it becomes something that kind of starts eating at us within ourselves. So no, it's not always bad, but it's not something good that is happening. We're not getting what we want. The King of Pentacles here is desiring something, wants to achieve something. Again, he wants to go after that Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. But right now we're talking about a disappointment. We're talking about something here that needs to let go, or certain disappointment here needs to be overcome for the person to be able to come forward. And this is what's happening in your romantic life here. Longing, emotional withdrawal, entrapment, fear. Look at the Four of Cups, which again is that Moon in Cancer, by the way. Someone that feels very codependent type of energy. Tell me about the Four of Cups here. Tell me about the Four of Cups here, please. One more. And there's the situation. Juggling, weighing your options, work-wise, or again, day-to-day, your health for some of you here, your occupation, because the 6th house deals with all those areas in your life. But unsatisfied, juggling, trying to keep a balance. Again, this is not the best situation when it comes to your home and your sixth house here. Take it as guidance, guys. Take it as what you need to change. No major arcanas here. The major arcana is in the Chariot, is in the 10th house, which is very nice. So I feel like career-wise, or what you want to accomplish, or your reputation, or dealing with the Capricorn, you definitely, there's going to be a new direction. This is just saying that, you know, this what might be the energy here with the current energy that's going on. Type of a juggling, unsatisfied, back and forth energy. It's just options that are being weighed here, but no one is making any type of effort, you know, to drop one options or to go forward here with the next situation. Okay, Cancer, that was your overall reading for June 2020. I hope it does resonate with you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.